Next unit, dual nature of radiation and matter. Dual means double. The radiation having the double character, at the same time matter also having the double character. That means wave and particle. Wave and particle. Wave means we know this light waves and sound waves. Particle means so many, but in the case of waves, so many waves are having. So many waves are having. That waves are sea waves, sound waves, light waves. These are all the waves in சொல்லலாம் இல்லையா? Particle. Particle means the visible matter. Visible matter. And also it is nothing but a tiny concentration of matters. Which is considered as the tiny concentration of matters. And also the particles can be localized. That means it occupies some space and time. In the case of waves, it is nothing but a broad distribution of energy. Broad distribution of energy. It cannot localize the space and time. Space and time. But both particles and waves are having the carry of energy and momentum from one place to another place. From one place to another place. One place to another place. In the previous years, first of all, scientists have found a particle. That means electron, proton, neutron. This is such a elementary particles. Elementary particles discovered such a particles because they possess the mass and charge. Mass and charge. Later, they found so many experiments. From that experiments, they are said such a particles are behaves like a waves. Such a particles are behaves as the waves. In this unit, at last, scientists have proved waves and matter both having the dual character. Both having the dual characters. Okay. So in this unit we are going to see about electron emission and experiments. That means Hertz experiment and photoelectric effect and applications of cells, particle nature of radiation, wave nature of radiation, de Broglie equation for electron, division and Germer experiment, and then X-rays. In the classical physics, it describes the motion of the macroscopic objects. It is treated as the particle and the waves. They are separate components of the physical reality. That means in the mechanics of particles and optics of waves, both are independent subjects because each having their own that means each having separate own experiments and some principles. Okay, and also we are familiar with the electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiations are behaves like a waves because they can obey such a phenomena of interference, diffraction and polarization like that. Under such some other conditions, that means circumstances like black body radiation, photoelectric effect, electromagnetics, or behave like it consists of stream of particles. So from that we know that waves are behaves like particle and waves. Radiations are behaves like particles and waves. In the same way, particles also behave like a matter and waves. Okay. Matter and waves. Well, the time of discovery of electron, proton and some other particles, they consider as the particles because they possess the mass and charge. So after some year later, by the so many experiment done by the some scientists, they said such a particles are behaves like a waves. Behaves like a waves. So in this unit we are going to see about particle nature of waves and the wave nature of particles, that is the wave particle duality of radiation and matter. Okay, we are going to discuss this one with the relevant experimental observations. Okay, which is the support of the dual nature. That means by the experimental observation we can prove duality nature of radiation and matter.